Hello everybody on YouTube. I'm back. Cast iron cooking on Coleman stove. Large skillet, large pan or skillet, a USA made skillet. Not quite seasoned yet, don't like it, but it works okay. But I like cooking outside, camping, fishing, cooking, camping. December 28th, 2021, can't be outside, so I'm in the greenhouse. Who cooks in the greenhouse? Well, I do. That's who does. I'm going to have some chicken fried rice. We just ready to eat. Just heat it in the microwave and eat it. But I'm going to add chicken, vegetable oil, soy sauce, fried cornbread. Got the cornmeal stirred up in the greenhouse. Today, planted some curly mustard in this bed. Georgia collard greens, iceberg lettuce a couple days ago, butter crunch lettuce. My wife planted some flower seeds in this bed. Got this shelf and this shelf for planting. Got the fan going back here. Some barrels left over from when I tried to raise fish. And that tote I tried to raise fish in. I got to get that tote out of here. Christmas lights give off a little bit of heat. Got some propane heaters if I need them. Got this shelf up pretty tall so I can plant tomato plants down here. But right now I got some heaters down here. As soon as I lit the Coleman stove, had to cut them heaters off. 80 degrees and it was 66. And I got some Japanese maple seeds from the Japanese maple in the front yard. Got them in a sandwich bag with a napkin, some water. Trying to sprout them Japanese maple seeds to grow Japanese maple trees. Ham radio. Bush in the back that gives off red berries. I forget the name of it, but trying to sprout that in that water. I've never had any luck with that, but I'm trying it. So I can grow another bush. So let's see what we got going on here. Put my body camera on my shirt. So I like using my cast iron skillets on the Coleman stove. And I'm going to put this rice in there. Skillets are pretty hot. Uncle Ben's Ready Rice, garden vegetables. They make this stuff in several different flavors. I like it pretty good. That's too hot. Too hot. But I turned it down. I had to act fast. I don't want to scorch it or burn it. I bumped the heat down. The heat will be uniform here in a few minutes. Cooling down already. Probably should have broke this rice up in the bag with my hands. So anyway, we'll let this stuff get up to heat. A large skillet, cast iron cooking. In the greenhouse. I don't have a lot going on in the greenhouse. In the past I've raised 1,200 plants, 1,400 plants, tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, pepper, all different kinds of pepper. I've raised fish in here, had fish aquariums in here. Had this greenhouse about 6 years. Created a Facebook group called Greenhouses and Gardens when I put up the first greenhouse, and it's got 160,000 members. I'm going to let that heat up. So the first greenhouse is backfired, and I put up the second one. I've got two 6 foot by 8 foot Harbor Freight greenhouses. So it's 6 foot by 16 feet. I have room to put another one here in the front to have 3, but I don't need it. I don't need a third greenhouse. Now, I've cooked this rice several times. I never saw it be clumped up so hard as it is now. And it wasn't in the refrigerator. It's on the shelf in the house, in the closet, food pantry, whatever. Got some butter in there and some vegetable oil. Cornbread skillet's getting a little too hot. I don't care for that. I'm going to bump her down. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get some cornmeal in there. Yellow cornmeal. Cheap brand, but still cornmeal. Probably made in the same place as the name brands, I think. It's a little thick, but I'm thinking I like it that way instead of being runny. And don't have to chase it down in the skillet. I believe that's going to turn out pretty good. Okay. Salt, pepper. On the rice. Lots of pepper in there, put some salt in there. And I've used this salt already. It's kind of new, but boy, it comes out. So I got to be careful with that. I said it comes out. It did the first time I used it. Right now it ain't won't come out. Must have moisture in it. So anyway, I'll give that up. Ain't got time for that. Put some soy sauce in there. Trying to imitate what they sell at Golden Dragon. It ain't near as good as what Golden Dragon has. I've had that before. My rubber handle has gotten hot on that spatula. Okay, gotta bump that up. Bumped the heat up on the cornbread. Got this going, simmering. I want to add some onion to this. So I planted the mustard, curly mustard today, and the collard greens up here in this blue barrel. I think I showed you that. Iceberg lettuce, butter crunch lettuce back there in that bed about 3 days ago. Want to see how all that turns out. And this stuff's getting brown from that soy sauce. Yeah, I'll cook in my greenhouse. It's my greenhouse. If I want to cook in my greenhouse, I will. I was doing some tailgate cooking in my truck back in the summer. And I can't get why this rice is just clumps. I don't like that. I like it to be loose rice, but it's clumped up. So what I do is I let it simmer and get all that flavor in there. So that reminds me I got to get that chicken in there. I usually buy name brand chicken, but I don't know why I just got this. 2 cans. So I got the chicken in there. We'll stir it up. I don't know what that cornbread's doing. Got this large skillet at the flea market 3 or 4 years ago. Paid about $6, maybe $7 for it. Best money ever spent. I made everything in the skillet. Had it on the lake, had it on the river. Cornbread, eggs, Spam, you name it. Works great. Picked up this other Lodge skillet. I'll call it a skillet with 2 handles on it. $5. Okay, $5 for that one. It's not a Lodge, but it's USA brand. So look, we'll let this heat up. I'm going to try to do something with that corn fritter. Don't know if I like how that's coming out. I don't know if I like that. Try to get this raw cornmeal back up under it. Hoping it'll all stick together. It'll be alright. It'll be good. Check the heat. Yeah, it's heated up good enough. Turn up this rice just a little bit. Okay, I gotta add the onion. Gotta get the onion in there for sure. Gotta let the onion season in there. I gotta get that in there now. Onion left over from when we cooked Christmas dinner. Try to dice it up a little. Don't want to get too much onion. Got that fan going. I probably should have had it off. Making some noise in here. Gotta do something with that cornbread quick. That's enough onion. We'll deal with the onion later. Put it away. Oh, that's good. Okay, so what we're going to do here, get this out here. Get us some more butter and corn oil or vegetable oil in there. Cook one more. There you have it, guys. Stir this up with the onion. Get that onion flavor going. Didn't bring any aluminum foil, or I would have covered this up to keep that steam in there. Could probably turn that other skillet upside down on it, cover it somewhat, but we'll see. Let's see. Butter, cornmeal. There you go, guys. Northeast Tennessee, Appalachian cooking. Coleman stove, cast iron cooking, and greenhouse. Those onions smell good already. I don't see that the rice is in chunks anymore. I made this 2 or 3 times in the past. This is my first time adding onion. I like to add some more soy sauce because I like it, but I believe I've got enough of it. I might add a little bit more butter for sure. Let's get some cornmeal in there. I think a small one. I mixed that up pretty thick. I think it's easier to manage in the skillet so it doesn't run everywhere. Don't have to chase it down with a spatula. I would have covered that with aluminum foil if I'd brought some out here. I think it'll be good just the same. That's too hot to pick up. I have a towel I can use. I just think I like stirring it. Try to get the onion going in there and the flavor to soak into the chicken. Soy sauce, salt, pepper. So I'm going to try to raise my own food out here in the greenhouse. Lettuce, spinach for salad. Something more healthier to eat. Of course, raise some tomatoes and probably a few pepper plants. Harbor Freight greenhouse, 6 foot by 8 foot. 2 of them put together. So there you have it. Uncle Ben's ready rice, garden vegetable flavor, carrots and corn and peas, all in that. But chicken I added and onion I added. Soy sauce, salt and pepper. And I'm going to put some more pepper because I can. So when it gets done, this rice, I'm going to put it in these bowls. Put it in the refrigerator. Put the cornmeal in a bowl or in sandwich bags here, I don't know. Save it all, put it in the refrigerator. Of course, I'm going to eat it. Cast iron cooking on a Coleman stove in a greenhouse. Thank y'all for watching. I'll be back. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click like on the video, and I'd appreciate that. I've had this Coleman stove about 20 years now. Had it on the Nolechucky River, Cherokee Lake, camping, fishing, cooking, camp cooking, Northeast Tennessee. Thank y'all for watching.